Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adi bin Ismail.
Muhammad Amir Haikal bin Wira. Muhammad Zairul Zikri bin Khalid.
Today, we will present to you about our mini project, Electrotechnic. First thing first, this is our introduction. This project is conducted to study about electrical device and control, including the safety, control elements, circuit design, and assembly traffic light circuit. Act effectively in groups while performing the assignment task. This project aims to design and build a control circuit that utilize two power buttons, timers, and relays to activate different colored LEDs in a specific sequence. The objective of this mini project is to understand the functionalities of various electrical components like the push buttons, timers, relays, and LEDs. Second, to design and assemble a control circuit using FluidSim software, and then physically construct it using real components. Third, to test and troubleshoot the assembled circuit to ensure it functions as designed.
Okay, list of component and their function. First, 24 VDC electromagnetic relay. This control switch is to manage high power circuit using a lower voltage signal. It operates with a 24 volt direct current power supply, engaging an internal coil when energized. This magnetic field pulls in contacts, allowing or interrupting the flow of electricity in the main circuit. Second, 24 VDC timer relay. A timer relay powered by VDC is an electrical device that combines relay switching capabilities with timing functions. User can set specific times delay or intervals for circuit activation or deactivation. This relay have inputs for adjusting timing parameters and switching contacts that open or close based on the configured time delay. Number 3 is push button. This is to press allow or block electricity to flow. Indicator light 24 volt give a signal by lighting up if electricity pass through it. Number 4 is connecting wires size 40. The cables facilitate the transmission of electrical power or signal from one point to another. Number 5 is power supply 240 VAC. It provides power or electric current to the circuit. Number 6 is terminal block. It designed to organize and segment electrical connection. Terminal blocks make it easier to troubleshooting or repairs. Individual wire can be easily disconnected without affecting the entire system.
For the list of equipment and tool, firstly, we use screwdriver to tighten the screw and loose the screw for assemble the wire to the component. Second, we use wire cutter to cut wire and stripping the wire. Third, we use multimeter to measure the amount of electric current entered in the circuit or power supply. Fourth, we use test pen to tighten the small screw of component and check the current. From power supply live, we connect to open switch 1 normally close, and out of switch 1 normally close, we connect to open switch 2 normally open, and out of switch 2 normally open, we connect to relay coil 1, and then out of relay coil 1 to the ground. Then we connect the out of normally closed switch 1 to the contactor relay R1. Then out of contactor relay R1, we connect to out of switch 2 normally open. Then out of switch 2 normally open, we connect to contactor R2 normally close. Then out of contactor R2 close, normally close, we connect to coil timer KT1, KT1. Then out of KT1, we connect to ground or terminal block. Then out of contactor relay 2, we connect to LED 1 such as LED green. Then out of LED green, we connect to the ground or terminal block.
From out of S1, we connect to contactor timer normally open KT1. KT1. From out of contactor timer normally open, we connect the wire to contactor timer 2 normally close KT2. Then from out of contactor timer 2 normally close, we connect to coil relay R2. From out of coil 2, we connect to ground such as terminal block. From in contactor timer 1 normally open KT1, we connect to normally open R2. Then out of contactor R2, we connect to contactor timer 2 KT2 normally close. Then from out of contactor timer 2 normally close, we connect to coil timer 2. Then out of coil timer 2, we connect to the ground such as terminal block. Then from contactor timer 2 normally close, we connect to LED 2 such as LED yellow. Then after that, we connect out of LED to the ground or terminal block. From in contactor relay 2 normally open, we connect to contactor normally close R1. Then out of R1, we connect to contactor 2R2 normally close. Then out of normally close R2, we connect to LED such as LED red. Dah betul. Dia mandi. Betul. Sorry. Oh, Syah. Kau lupa. Dia dari ni. Nah, kamu di sini lah. Lupa aku nak abang. Ni. Kan dia masuk switch kan. 9 ni. Oh, dah ada loop. Kan? Apa ada loop? Itu. 5 masuk ke 6. Jadi, betul lah yang ni sini. Buat loop. Switch 2. Wah, dia switch 2. Nombor open. Cek. Ya ni nombor open. Oh, masuk sini. Bukan. Bukan betul.
Kata ni kau.
Oi. Marah.
Rekam lagi ya? Cukup lah. Cukup lah. Madam, jadi dah, Bart?
Ada hijau lu apa ni?
Okay, so dia gini hijau, kuning, hijau, kuning, hijau.
Yep.